Yeah. 20, you got some more in you. 21, yeah, get it again. Come on, we want to see it. Good, 22.
Who's gonna carry the boats and the logs?
That's you, buddy. Come on, 23. Come on, 24. One more, David.
Who's
one more?
gonna carry the boats?
You're gonna do it. You're gonna do it. You're gonna do it. You did it. Yeah.
Who's gonna carry the fucking boats?
There was a time in my life, before self-improvement, where I'd give up super easily. I was a coward. Well, I still kind of am, but not as much as I used to be. And that's all thanks to what I'm about to share with you today. If you want to, you can skip to the timestamps where I talk about what exactly this is. Or you can watch the full video to better understand what I'm talking about. Now, sometimes you don't feel like doing things. There are some parts of my day which I just feel like skipping, but I do them anyway. For example, when I get back from the gym, I have a cold shower. There's not a day that goes by where I feel like doing it, and would rather just take a nice and relaxing warm shower. My mind starts making up excuses that are so tempting, but eventually I hop in, and then it's over. But why does our brain do this? Why would our brain not want us to succeed? We have something called the lizard brain, or if you want the scientific name, it's called the amygdala. The lizard brain is one of the oldest parts of our brain. That's what gives us that fight or flight reaction, and has a lot to do with your emotions. All you have to know is that your lizard brain is the one that's talking to you and giving you excuses not to do something. But there is a part of our brain that tries and fights back. And that's basically what we're trying to strengthen. And that's called the prefrontal cortex, or PFC for short. You probably know about the angel and devil on your shoulder, telling you what to do. Well, this is basically it. Your lizard brain is telling you to eat the junk food and to watch another YouTube video. Whereas the PFC is telling you to go to the gym and to leave your phone and focus on your purpose. Now, once you can regularly activate this, you destroy your lizard brain. And when you do that, then anything that used to be difficult for you will become much more easier. So, how do you do this? What actionable steps should you take to destroy this lizard? The first and most important way I destroyed my lizard brain was by improving my mental health. Bad mental health is a very common thing, especially in teens and young adults. There might be a guy or girl at your school that's planning on doing something to themselves. You might even know who that is. And if you're the person watching this video, then I need you to listen up. Because you might feel like your life sucks and that you're worthless. But deep down, you know that that's not true. There will be things in life that aren't in your control. And that's just how things work. But you decide your own future. You're the architect of your own life. And that's just the extreme part of things. The average guy still suffers from poor mental health, to the point where things that shouldn't feel difficult feels difficult. And I mean, that makes a lot of sense because it's your brain telling you that a certain thing is difficult. It's your own mental perception of a certain thing, because for some, working out isn't difficult, but for another, it is. Once you change your mental perception of a certain thing, it becomes much easier. Now, if you're interested in improving your mental health, there's a pop-up banner with my video on how you can improve your mental health, and I really suggest you go and watch that. Now, another thing that I did was going on a dopamine detox. I've done the extreme dopamine detoxes you see online where they go all in. No phone, no internet, no junk food, none of that. And I think that would be one of those fun 24-hour challenges where you reset your brain. But the sad reality is that even though we can live without cheap entertainment and junk food, to be a part of a working society and to stay in contact with people for business, family and friends, you need phones and computers. And yes, that's great, but your phone and computer is so advanced that it basically controls your life. Apps like DoorDash for your food, so now you don't have to make your own food, TikTok and YouTube to keep you busy and entertained, social media apps to connect you with people instead of meeting them in person. And worst of all, adult websites to fulfill whatever nasty desires you might have. All this instead of fulfilling your purpose. Now, I made a full video explaining what dopamine detox is and the benefits about it, so you can check that out. Next is something that is referred to as the key to success. Without this, you can't be successful, and that's plain old discipline. I like to think of discipline as a game, because you constantly level up. Every time my mind doesn't want to do something, I just tell it to shut up, and then I gain 1 XP for my discipline. And yeah, sure, some things require a truckload of discipline, but you don't just wake up with it. Even David Goggins had to work on his discipline. When you're a baby, you had to crawl first, but as you got older, you practiced walking. So crawling became easy, meaning you leveled up, and now walking was the new challenge. So it's just small steps you have to take. Something simple like doing a singular push-up. Just keep on asking yourself, what don't I want to do right now? And then do it. Last but definitely not least is something that actually kickstarted my whole self-improvement journey. And that was learning about stoicism. Stoicism helped me understand life better, as well as understanding human nature. It helped me understand that most things aren't in my control, and I could better understand the reasoning behind why hardship makes you stronger and why you should strive to be uncomfortable. And that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you found it valuable, consider subscribing so you can learn how you can improve daily. Thank you.